I've said before in previous videos, email marketing is a very fundamental part of the whole marketing of your beats as a music producer or a beat maker. If you want to get more beat sales or drive more traffic to your beat store, to get them free downloads, to capture email addresses again, this is something that's incredibly important. And in today's video, I was in the process of making my weekly newsletter, which goes out to my subscribers. So I just thought I would, do this with you so you could see sort of like how I construct an email and send it across. Now, don't get me wrong, this isn't the sort of email which I'm crafting to try and pop up into the primary inbox in someone's email or Gmail account, because this is more just to advertise that I've uploaded some new beats. But I thought I'd run you through it, also run you through Sendinblue and introduce you to it and how it works. If you are someone who hasn't got a email marketing account yet, but you want to get one, then hopefully this will be a nice little selling point, because you can have this for free for up to 500 emails. I believe the software that I'm going to show you. And there's also MailChimp as well, which you've probably seen in a lot of different music producers' YouTube channels when they do similar demonstrations to this. But let's jump into it and let's do some email marketing. Okay, so we are in my Sendinblue account and I have two different lists. As you can see here, I have my non-subscribers and my subscribers and customers. Now, there's one very obvious difference between the two, and that's the fact that people in this list aren't customers, and people who are in this list have either signed up to one of my websites for the newsletter, they've downloaded free beats, so I've captured their emails, or they have bought beats off me before. The non-customers are a very important part of email marketing, because these are people that I've reached out cold, and I'm doing what I call cold marketing or cold calling in a more traditional aspect if you're a salesman, where these people haven't bought from me before, they haven't done any free downloads, they haven't even interacted with me, they probably don't even know who I am, although I have sent some emails to them, and the whole objective with this list is to try and get them across to the subscribers and customers. So there are some people in this list who are in this list as well, but I've been trying to get them across, and it's kind of like some sort of funnel marketing where you're taking someone who's, again, that cold audience, they don't know who you are, they don't know about your beats, maybe they haven't even been to your website before, and you're trying to get them to the next stage to be a subscriber or a customer. So again, that's a whole different side to email marketing. Obviously, you can find email addresses on Instagram as well to reach out to them, but this is a really good and easy way to get more customers and to drive more sales. Now, the one thing you want to be very careful of is not to be spammy, and today we're going to be sending an email blast over to our subscribers and customers. So we're going to create a new campaign in Sendinblue, and let's have a look. What's the date today? It is the 10th of November. So I'm just going to put the date in I'm going to call it News Blast, where I'm just going to blast the latest beats that I've uploaded, and let's create this campaign. So the first thing I have to do is, I've always been advised to have an info and not a Gmail when sending across email, because it makes it more likely to appear like the spam folder if it's like not something that's official. This email address I got when I got a Wix website, and sometimes I like to go for Joe Gucci Music, but we're going to go for Joe Gucci Beats as the name. And of course, in today's list, we are sending to our subscribers and customers. So we've got 78 recipients to this, because two of the email addresses, for whatever reason, have become blacklisted, not because they unsubscribed, but something about the email is very dodgy. Probably there's been a couple of times where I've probably got a fake email when someone's been downloading a free beat on the Beat Store, which isn't ideal, but we keep moving. So now I'm going to go for subject. So for this one, obviously you want to try and capture their attention in the subject line, but you don't want it to be spammy. So I will probably go for something like, let's just say for this one, this is just the subject line. So we'll get more to the point with this one before going to the preview text. So let's just say this week's newest beats. Okay, so for the preview text, I kind of like to start it almost as if like it's a preview for what the actual email is going to say. So I'll say something like, maybe like, hey, and then I'll start with what I'd say, so that I can't type today. On the spot when I'm trying to do this while doing a video. I wanted to reach out personally to, I'm really sucking at typing today, to share some new beats that I have been working on, we'll say. And again, forgive me for the poor typing. I'm very bad at multitasking, apparently. So then I'm just going to give the ... there. So that's just obviously the preview text. And then we'll go into the actual design of the email. So I always start from blank, and we're going to put in an image right at the top. And we'll just replace it with my logo. There it is. So there's a couple of different things here. And then we're just going to reduce this right down. Again, this is like the little thing. I always like to put my title at the top of the email. It's just like a nice little bit of branding at the top. Just really small. Just there. It's just there. It's not a selling point. We're going to the text. So next thing we want to do is we're going to go, hey. And then something that's really important that to capture first names and surname is we can put a new attribute in to the start on Sendinblue. And it's going to be first name. So first name's always going to pop up here. So again, it makes it more personal. So it feels like we're more reaching out to them. And which is why I'm going to continue with what I said in the preview text. Like I wanted to reach out personally to share some new beats that I have been working on and recently uploaded to my beat store. Then I'll say, as someone who has taken interest in my beats before, I would love to get your thoughts on them. So then I'll leave the links below. Okay, so we're now on my tracks and I am going to share the Pro page short link. I'm going to slap that in below there. And then sometimes I'll do a little thing at the side. Dua Lipa. Synth pop. Beat. Just as a little, so they know what. I just do that so they know what it is that they are going to be clicking on. We've also did a bedroom pop one, so we'll put that one in as well. Taylor Swift Anti-Hero beat, we'll put that one in. Because a lot of the sales that I make are Taylor Swift, so people would be interested to hear that one. And we'll probably want to do only just one more. I think we'll do this indie alternative pop beat, the Lau Villani one. Just so there's that nice little bit of variety there. And these are all beats I've uploaded in the past week. So just 4. You don't want to, overdo the amount of choice you want to give someone. Okay, so that's the 4 beats there. And then we're going to continue the conversation after that. Because I put the links in, there's a very good chance this is going to go into promotion. But, you don't want to chance it. So I'm not going to say anything about sale or promotion because when you're doing an email, you don't want to try and achieve multiple objectives. You want to focus on one thing. Like if you want to do an email for the purpose of letting someone know there's a discount, do it for discount. If you're doing an email for the purpose of getting people to just listen to your new beats, do that. Then I'll say, let me know if you have any further questions regarding the beats, and regards, Joe. Okay, so the email is, hey, first name, I wanted to reach out personally to share some new beats that I've been working on recently and uploaded to my beat store. As someone who's taken interest in me before, I would love to get your thoughts on them. I'll say something like, if you have a spare minute in your day. Then there's the link to the 4 beats. Let me know if you have any further questions regarding the beats. So yeah, that is the email in a nutshell. It's very simple. Again, this is a very basic email that I'm sending out. It's just this is sort of email I send out every week, just because I tend to get good response from this email because it's not trying to get someone to sell beats. You're literally just asking to let know what the thoughts are on it, so they can come to their own decision if they want to download it free or not. So now we'll go to continue, and we're just going to send this off to our contact list. And I do like to just quickly preview it. All the links will definitely work for sure, so I'm not too worried about that. But we'll just have a quick look, because I'm the worst person when it comes to grammar. Yep. Sweet. All right, let's schedule it, and we're going to send it off right now. And that will go off, and if all goes to plan, I'll get a notification on my phone to see where it's gone to. But let's just make sure quickly that this email has gone through. And there it is. It's sent through because I have one of my emails on there just so I can always see the email go through. Now I just wanted to quickly emphasize before I end this video the importance of email marketing. Again, I've said it already, but literally just doing something like this is just a little reminder, a little notification to drive people who've bought from you before to come back to your channel. And again, if you get that cold audience built up in your emails and then interact with them, try and get a conversation going with them, get them to your beat store. As soon as you download a free beat, they're now a subscriber and you can put them to your list, and they're a lot more of a warm audience where you're more likely to get them back to your store. So if you're someone who's struggling organically to get traffic to your store, then again, this is something that's a no-brainer, because this is basically free traffic. Because if you can get the emails for free, whether from free downloads on a beat store or going out on Instagram or SoundCloud and finding musicians' email address and adding to a cold audience, then again, because Sendinblue is completely free for up to 500 contracts, for up to 500 emails, it's, again, free marketing, and who doesn't love a bit of free marketing? But yeah, guys, I hope this video was insightful in any way. Again, this wasn't the most overly complex email video. This is more just like a basic how to like send out a newsletter and sending out an email, just for anyone who may have just been curious on it. And if you enjoyed this video, let me know, because I'll be happy to do a more in-depth video on emails that I send out on a more regular basis, more targeted to appearing into the primary inbox and trying to convert a cold, let's say a cold email into someone who is a subscriber. So if you're interested in that video, like this video, hit that subscribe button, and I will do that very soon. But yeah, guys, keep making music, and I'll see you in the next video.